Final Fantasy 15 has been delayed to November 29th. You probably already knew this, so what does it mean? A ton. I'll break down all the consequences that the delay of this huge JRPG will have. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and don't forget to hit that like button. Black Friday, the biggest shopping day in the year in the US, the day where all the shops go open early and have great price cuts that the US citizens will spend billions of dollars on. This year Black Friday will be on November 25th, yes, 4 days before Final Fantasy 15 will come out. So people can't buy that game when doing their Christmas shopping and might have spent all their money on Black Friday, so they have nothing left on Tuesday. Not only that's why September 30th is a way better date, it's also a date where there's just way less competition. Yes, FIFA 17 is huge, but mainly for a totally different audience. Same goes for the Xbox exclusive Forza Horizon 3. Final Fantasy 15 would have been huge in September and would have made a big splash even by people that are not familiar with the franchise, but just want an awesome RPG to play in. Of course, Final Fantasy 15 will still be huge in November, but the competition is enormous. People only buy a couple of games a month and might have picked Dishonored 2, Watch Dogs 2, Pokemon Sun and Moon, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, or wait for South Park that's only a week away from Final Fantasy 15. People will be busy finding everything in Watch Dogs 2 or catching new Pokemon in Sun and Moon that they might wait with Final Fantasy 15. The marketing budget will still be huge though, but still, can you compete with customers that already spent their money on huge blockbuster games? Speaking of marketing, well, that huge plan should now totally be changed. The Square Enix marketing person already said to me during a pre-E3 event I went to for IGN Benelux that their focus is solely on Final Fantasy 15 in 2016. I mean, it's easy to assume if we look at the huge release date event where they also announced a movie, a new playable demo, an anime spin-off and way more. On the other hand, what game does a release date event where they announce a date for a game that is supposed to come out? It's insane. With the release date moved, all their plans for the marketing have now moved as well, and like I said, it will be way more expensive and harder to fight for advertisements in November when everyone else is doing that as well to push their big holiday game. This might also mean for Square Enix that between now and November they will focus on more other titles that are coming out, like World of Final Fantasy, new Hitman episodes, Dragon Quest Builders, Rise of the Tomb Raider PS4, so we might see a bigger push for that. Well, maybe before this they would only solely focus on Final Fantasy 15 or more focus on that and leave the other guys a little bit behind. This is of course pure speculation. Obviously this will also be a very expensive switch for them because yeah, the development team is now making more hours and releasing a game later, so yeah, that also costs a ton of money. Another funny thing is Persona 5, the other big Japanese RPG that for all we know does launch in September in Japan on Valentine's Day 2017 in the US and Europe. So now in Japan, people that want to buy a huge JRPG in September have only one choice, while some might have picked Final Fantasy 15. Now they will probably also choose Persona 5. This is great news for developer Atlas. Yes, the delay sucks. Of course we want to have this game as soon as possible, but in the end this delay will be for the best. Square Enix has a lot riding on this game that failure is just simply not an option. They need to sell millions upon millions of copies for this to be a success. It has been in development for ages. A small delay to ensure the quality will be for the best in the long run. I'm super curious how this will shake out at November 29th. People at Square will have a hard time right now, but hopefully in the end it will all shake out for them. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like this video if you did. You can subscribe for way more Raptor news or reactions on the latest gaming news. Thanks a lot for watching and goodbye.